here we are. Now let's see what this bamboots are doing. Huh? Why is he snoring on the beach?
Is that one of the scoundrels who threw you overboard?
Indeed, and there is the other one, out cold too. I think I'll sneak up on them and send them to the below with my anchor.
You want me to catch them drifting through the below? They will likely perish.
Ah, they'll be fine. They don't deserve much better considering what they've done to me.
I'll try to be gentle then. Be on your guard though. I see some Inquisition thralls sleeping as well. Knowing this place, there may be more to this.
Aye! The depths call. Nothing. Food for the turtles.
Any progress?
No, Commissars. I was hoping you'd have further instructions.
Ever since we came here, this
That's what we do.
If only a problem.
To be one with the seas and nobody will find me here. No one returns from the depths. Gotta clean this place. Gone with the fishes. Ah, sure as the tides. A pirate's delight. We're folk of the sea. We put rum in our tea. That's what we do. That's why we live. Ah, what was the second verse? Good thought, but in my tongue, drink doesn't rhyme with sea. What do you mean I speak a clunky language? You're the one with 6 different words for salt. Goodness gracious, you're heavy. Smashing is for winners. Trust me, you're better off, Dean.
Any progress?
That's
No,
going to
Commissars.
slow me down.
I was hoping you'd have
No
further
mercy.
instructions.
Always a pleasure. Food for the turtles. Ah, that's bone drenching.
Ever since we came here, this place has resisted us.
If only a prognostica were present, they'd break this spell in an instant.
Ah, sure as the tides. See you on the other side. Ah, clap. Another sunken soul. Another soul. Goodness gracious, you're heavy. Ah, that's bone drenching. That's going to slow me down. Pure dead brilliant! I'm coming, Sir Reginald! Nobody... No one returns from the depths. You picked the right bone. Let's go under for a bit. The turtles would like that. Nothing changed here, I see. Huh? Whoa. Another sunken soul. Affirmative. Gone with the fishes. Ah, sure as the tides. Affirmative. Let's put them down. No hard feelings. Nothing changed here, I see. Ah, that's bone drenching. Your turn, sir. Gonna put you on the ground. See you on the other side. The power lies below. Nobody will find me here. Another sunken soul. Enjoy death. It's gonna last a while. Goodness gracious, you're heavy. I'm coming, Sir Reginald. Here comes the first one, Marley.
Got him. He's still sleeping.
Just have one of the skeletons give him a hearty slap to the cheek. That'll reinvigorate him.
I don't think he'll heed your attempts at waking.
See
Yes,
you on the
he'll
other
be sleeping
side.
for a while.
Of course you lot are involved. How long is this spell gonna last?
I think for 500 years.
Wasn't this one for eternity?
Ah, yes, it lasts for eternity. Can you wait that long, little anchorman?
Eternity? Of course not. Are you daft?
Well, if you insist.
There is a remedy here on top of us. If you can get to it, it shall be yours.
To be one with the seas. Pure dead brilliant. Sure as the tides. Affirmative.
Many interruptions today.
Yeah, smashing is for winners. That's what we do. Enjoy death. It's gonna last a while. Nothing cheats here, I see.
Sacred task.
You picked the right bone. A good crack. See you on the other side. No back on top. Pure dead brilliant. I'm coming, Sir Reginald. Gotta clean this place sometime. The depths have released me. I'll step on a shell or two. A little ripple.
What a strange noise.
Another soul sealed. No one returns from the depths. The depths call. Aye.
The maiden first heart.
Nobody will find me here.
There's no direct footpath to the remedy. Neither does a bridge connect to it.
Food for them. I might be able to reach there through the below. Another sunken soul. Let's go under for a bit. Glad. Back on top. Sure.
Very impressive, little anchor man.
I hope these herbs taste horrible.
Oh, like the feet of a very sweaty person, if I remember correctly.
I thought it was more like thyme.
Ha! Somebody's soon going to find out. Why did you put them out anyway?
They got so loud when they found their stash of rum burned away.
So we thought it better they never speak again.
Nothing changed here, I see. The depths have released me. That's what we do.
It seems our work is never done. Aye, measure is unceasing.
Gonna put you on the ground. The turtles would like... See you on the other side. Gotta clean this place sometime. My power lies below. Nothing... Down you go.
And cold. Sleeping as well. Sure you don't want me to feed them to the skeletons?
Aye, quite sure. There's something I need from them before they're dealt with.
Do what you see fit, shipwright.
All right, got all we came for. Let's get out of here. To be one with the seas again. Glad to be back.
Without the flame. Not well.
Back on top. I'm coming, Sir Reginald. The depths have released me. A pirate's delight. You picked the right bone. That's bone brain. I'll be glad to get my sea bones back under me.
Hey, Marley. I want to talk.
If we must, Navigator.
Let me put that remedy to use. Let's go, Sir Reginald.
Where did all the rum go, huh?
Please, I abhor the unrefined stuff. Ah, sure as the times. I'll step on a shell or two.
My mouth tastes like I've slept with your feet in it.
Mine tastes rather herbal. Thyme, maybe?
Say, Greg, where the hell are we? This is not our boat, is it?
Morning, fellas. Hope you had a good rest. That's what I get as a greeting. Lousy screeches. After your keel-hauled me with an anchor tied to my legs.
John. Mercury. But how? How are you still alive?
See, that's the thing. I'm not. I'm only here because of Sir Reginald, my fish companion.
Sir Reginald? Your fish companion?
Shut it, Greg. He's one of the cursed. He's completely lost it. Ah, you shut it yourself, George. Now, where is she?
Who is where?
Play dumb with me one more time and you'll be Sir Reginald's second dinner.
There's an animated fish corpse, Greg.
Right. I saw it. Well, shortly after we, keyhauled you, the filibuster started breaking apart. So we ended up on Angler's grave and started,
And started what? What's up with you two?
It seems the remedy the twins supplied us with was only a temporary relief.
Pure dead brilliant.
Keelhauled? That's awful, John. Why did they do that?
As I wasn't going to join their mutiny. Old captain of the filibuster was a good lad, if a bit frizzled sometimes. So, they tied me to a spare anchor and just pushed me off. First, I want them all here. Greg, George and Rosaline. I need them all. So, let's get to Angler's grave and see if we can get Rosaline. Marla, can you ask your lady if she can try to get these folks back up?
I'll see what I can do.
The turtles would like that. Ah, Marley, you know what time it is?
I really do not enjoy rhetorical questions, shipwright.
It's time for your yearly mopping and sopping checkup. Aye.
Is that the checkup that always ends in you covering me with that odorous soap mix?
That's exactly the one.
I still don't understand. You're the shipwright. Why don't you let the skeletons do that work?
Good one, Marley. I suppose those bony fellas could do an alright job with the small bits here and there. But there's things on a ghost ship only a professional can clean, which you should know by now. Now, let me have a look around. Affirmative. Ha! And what have we got here?
Nothing.
Really? What do you think, Sir Reginald? Yeah, Reg, I agree. That's not nothing. That's something. And not just anything. Yeah, right. That's ghost rot. And a bad case if I've ever seen one. Left unchecked, that'll eat through your hull all the way down to the keel. But don't you worry, Marley. You know what I always say. Oh, come on now, Marley. I'm sure you remember.
16 turtle eggs marinated with 2 buckets of whiskey topped with the intestines of a decent-sized starfish.
And you got yourself a soap for the ages, right on, Marley. Looks like the Inquisition didn't get to you that badly then. Now, about those starfish intestines.
Not a chance, shipwright.
All right, I'll find her myself then. Ah, that's bone drenching. Ah, Athea, hello there.
John, anything I can help you with?
Yes, you might. The Marley got a nasty case of ghost rot, and I need starfish intestines to clean it up.
Ghost, rat, starfish, intestine. Oh, you're pulling me leg, aren't you?
Oh, it's dead serious. Ghost rot is no joke.
And the only thing saving us from literally sinking are the insides of a starfish?
Well, it's part of the cure, yeah. Whiskey and turtle eggs are the other two ingredients.
Why don't you ask the Marley herself? She's probably got a good overview of our supplies.
Ah, you know, I wouldn't want to bother her. Stuff like this was always something Mordecai dealt with.
Really? Mordecai fish starfish for you? I'm not sure I entirely believe you, John.
Good on you. Never trust a pirate, especially if they're in your crew, right? Well, it was worth a shot. I'll figure something out. See you.
Right. See you too. You too.
Well then, Sir Reginald, let's take a look at the supplies ourselves. Maybe we'll find something. Aye! Nothing here but rope and bones. Aye, looks like we gotta ask around a bit more. But that'll need a bit more time than what we have at the moment. Aye, let's get something to drink, all right.
Let's get moving, eh?
I am listening.
I know how much it hurts. I know you want it to stop. But what you're trying to do, that's only going to make it worse.
I remember everything about him with perfect clarity. Every time I do, I'm reminded that he isn't here now. I'll never hear his voice again. Feel his boots on my deck. I'm sorry, Navigator, but you do not know.
I told you I was a war orphan, yes? Did I tell you where from? I'm from Port Royal. I'm one of the few the dead man's fleet pulled out of the burning city. I saw my family burn to ash. My friends pulled me from the smoldering ruins of our house. Most of them died before we could reach the piers. When we sailed away, all I thought was, what if this wasn't real? Just a bad dream. I've closed that wound a long time ago. I have Mordecai to thank for it.
You were one of the orphans the captain brought on board.
Aye. Saw him lose his hand and all. Reaper's teeth, what a fight. He made jokes about it later. Think he tried to comfort us. Don't worry, eh? Look, I'll just put it in me heart. That's when I wanted to be like him. Someone who can take all the bad life throws at you and still make the best of it. A true pirate, eh?
Perhaps. I was too quick to judge you, Navigator. I will reconsider our previous discussion. In the meantime, let us continue on our journey. Agreed?
I like these odds. Well.
Where to, Navigator?
That's what we do, that's how we live.
It is a catchy tune.
Yeah, I've had that earworm since forever. Now, Rosalind, where could you be?
We could inquire of the graveyard keeper, Yolanda. She's been burying corpses in this town since she was a little girl. She ought to know newer faces round here. Alternatively, We could get hold of the Inquisition's immigration register.
Ah, yes. They keep it in their bloody outdoor office near the slums. Marvellous. Two dreadful choices. Would you do me the honours, Ephia?
Back in action.
It's about time.
Pure dead brilliant.
With kind regards, justice has been granted. Let fate be our judge.
Let's go under for a bit. Nobody will find me here. Another sunken soul.
I knew this would come. Good for another shot.
Oui. Quelle surprise!
The sea flows through me. Another soul seal? Gotta clean this place sometime. Back on top. No hard feelings. The depths have released me. The depths call me. Ah, glad to be back. Food for the turtles. A good crushing. I'll step on a shell. Trust me, you're better off, dude. See you on the other side. A pirate still alive. Nothing back on top. To be one with the seas again. Nobody. Another sunken soul. Let's go under. No one returns from the depths. Ah, sure as the tides. The turtles would like that. A pirate's delight. To be one with the seas again. Another sunken soul. Gotta clean this place sometime. no one returns from the depths. Gone with the fishes. Ah, sure as the tides, my anchor is blunt. Trust me, you're better off, Dee. I'll step on a shell. The depths have released me. Let's go, Sir Reginald. Ah, sure as the tides. I'll step on a shell or two. Ah, glad.
Teresa, para servirle. Dicho y hecho. One boat, one life.
Food for the turtles. I'm coming, Sir Reginald. Aye, gonna put you on the ground. Let's go under for a bit. Another sunken soul.
My sight reaches far.
Let's hope not. Did I?
Ah, swift justice.
Huh? You're a rare sight.
Ah! Salt Creek!
A charge from below. There is
To be
no
one
defense.
with the seas again. Nothing changed
I miss
here,
the
I see.
waves under my feet.
Best be quiet, friend.
Teresa, ready to serve. Judgment is at hand.
Swiftly.
Still breathing. Still sane. The verdict is clear. The future calls. Ah, the better part of you. Your task has ended.
Better old than sorry. I'm coming, Sir Reginald. Affirmative.
J'écoute. Sure as the storms.
The sea flows through me. Back on top. Aye. My power lies below. Gotta clean this place sometime.
There is only darkness down there. The fire hungers for us. Judgment is at hand.
Let's go under for a bit. Nothing changed here, I see.
Teresa, para servirle. Once more, I am your executioner.
Can you hear the waves singing? Ah, glad to be back.
never
To
to
be
get on your
one with the
bad side.
season. Gotta clean this place sometime.
Aye. To the deep with them.
That's what we do. The depths call. No, the depths have released me. Affirmative.
My sight reaches far. For desperate times, I see where this is going.
Big problem, bigger solution.
Back to the sea. Aye. Excuse me, madam.
Ah, you're part of the Marley's crew, aren't you? You looking for a place to rest in my yard?
No. The Marley said you know the faces of those that wander Angler's grave.
Mostly the dead. But yes, I do have living acquaintances too.
A while ago, 2 men and a woman may have migrated here. I'm looking for them.
That's not much of a description.
Ah, right. Former rum runners. With a knack for singing, maybe?
Singing rum runners? Ah, since the Saucy Sloop reopened, their rum prices have dropped.
That's the end down the road, isn't it? I'll have to look. Thanks and much obliged. Pure dead brilliant. The turtles would like that.
With kind regards. The crow flies.
J'écoute. Bien sûr.
I knew this would come.
Change.
Come to me.
The tides obey no one. Ah, glad back.
Oui.
To be one with the season. Gotta clean this place some back on.
Any sign of the two fugitives?
Still breathing.
No,
Otra
they made
ronda.
themselves
Through the
when they
flames.
saw the
Where the wind blows, cannonballs fly. Sure as the storms.
We do not fear
The sea
scum
flows
scum
through me.
face.
Ah! Merlin's fins. That might be her.
It seems the Inquisition got hold of her first.
That it'll be hard to get her out of there, so it's probably easiest if she takes the same route as Greg and George.
I will catch her in a very gentle manner.
Let me talk to her to be sure it's her. No mercy.
Stay vigilant, Commissarius. This may take some time.
Aye.
We will make a status period.
Always a pleasure. The depths have released me. You picked the right bone. Smashing is for winners.
We found these marks on your barrel.
No hard feelings. A pirate still alive. Back on top.
Oui? Aye.
A bolt for your skull. It's done. Justice has been granted. I see where this is going. For desperate times.
Quelle surprise!
Teresa, ready to serve. Change in position. Avert your gaze.
Any cannons loose? As you command.
Teresa, para servirle.
The cannon is mightier than the sword.
I knew this would come. The future of my verdict is final.
I stand against the tempest. D'accord. Sure as a stone.
Your verdict strikes true, Gael. The fire hungers for us. Another soul for the fire. Good for another shot. Let's get a better view.
Old bones, sharp mind. A lethal combination.
Change in position.
Where the wind blows, cannonballs fly. Cannon ready.
I am your executioner.
Commissarius.
Bien sûr.
The crushing strength of a canoness.
Quelle surprise.
Your verdict strikes true, Gael.
Let's not ask for permission.
Cannon shot next, Gailey.
As you command. I will get you.
They all look a little
Anybody
weak
up
compared
for
to
a
you,
ride?
Gailey.
Don't get too comfortable. You'll survive. Barely. I like long shots.
You have plans for that one, Gael?
Aye.
My sight reaches far. Ah, the better part of me. This will be good for you. Ah! El muerto up. I see where this is going. Let fate be our judge. With kind regards. Blood will flow. Change in position. Ah, swift justice.
We've found these markings on your
I've
barrels
seen
of
it happen.
twin islands.
Justice has been
Well-
granted.
That proves nothing.
Ah, not so forward now, are we?
For desperate times.
We have the order.
The cannon is mightier than the sword. Let's not ask for permission.
The verdict is clear. In the land of the blind,
Still no change, I see. This damned rabble is too entitled.
The landing could be a bit rough.
They have no concept.
let's get a better.
Back to the sea.
You're right.
I'm coming, Sir Reginald. Nobody will find me here.
Must be a mistake.
There must
What
be a
happened?
mistake.
Hard to make sense.
And anything to
This must
confess.
have happened.
To be one with the sea.
To you anymore.
Nothing changed here, I see.
Everything we need soon enough.
The depths have released me.
Was it the curse?
The curse?
Or merely fate?
Or merely fate?
A good crushing.
We are
Let us
here
pray this
on the
doesn't
order
happen
of the
again.
grand design. It may take time, so there is no need to loiter any longer.
Easy on your back, John.
Serves you right.
Ah, glad to be back.
Free inhabitant of Angler's Grave.
The prognosticator, when is he expected?
They always act in their own time. He will arrive eventually.
Back on top.
Let you out.
Always a pleasure. Gotta clean this place sometime. The depths have released
Look to
me.
you.
A pirate still alive?
Ah, you're the one that got rid of these idiots.
Right.
Good on you. Name's Rosaline, owner of this fine establishment. Who'd you be?
I'm just a singer passing by.
Just a singer, eh? Suit yourself. I gotta clean up this mess here anyway.
That's definitely Rosaline. Marley, I'm going to send her your way if that's all right.
It is.
You're going to live, but won't keep you doing for long. Ah, sure as the tides. Let's go under. Ah, back on top. You got a Marley?
I have.
Good. Let's hope that the trip didn't mess with her vocal cords too much.
She's currently unconscious. I'll try to hold her that way until you arrive.
Jolly goose. Time to get out of here then. That's what we do. Let's go, Sir Reginald.
I don't look up to anybody.
The White Crow stands ready. Judgment is at hand.
Fire.
Back to the
Time
mark.
to weigh
Close
anchor
your
and
eyes.
set sail. Ha! The whole crew back again. Let's see how they're holding up. Pure dead brilliant! Aye, Aethia.
Let me guess. You've got the starfish intestines, but now you're looking for the turtle eggs.
Ah, you've heard about the recipe. Great.
Yes, I talked to the Marley after our conversation and she told me the entirety of it.
I knew she secretly enjoyed it.
Honestly, I'm sure that she actually despises it.
Ah, you learn to read her moods. If she really loathed it that much, I'd be long back on the bottom of the sea.
If you say so. Anything I can help you with?
Aye, so Sir Reginald and I are still at 0 out of 3 ingredients. We were wondering if you'd seen any.
Well, there was a skeleton running around with a bottle of whiskey. Strange thing was that it wasn't drinking it.
Huh? A skeleton that didn't drink its whiskey? Strange indeed.
I haven't seen it since, so I couldn't tell you where it is, unfortunately.
Nah, you helped me plenty enough. I'll search for it myself. All right, let's see if we can find that skeleton stuck in the whiskey. Aye! Hello there, my bony friend. Would you happen to know about a certain bottle of whiskey?
Whiskey. Tasty.
Yeah, I agree. Now, where could it be?
Yes.
Yes? Yes to what?
Whiskey.
Can't disagree with you there. Don't think that's the right bones. Gotta ask around more. I'll step on a shell or two. Say, bonny lass, would you happen to know about...
Whiskey.
Yes, exactly.
Head below.
Ah! You hid something in the below. Wait, you think the skeleton stored whiskey for me in the below?
Rot band. Whiskey below.
Great! Should I just whack you to the below with my anchor so you can get it back?
Yes.
Aye, that's very kind of you. Let's go under for a bit. All right, if we understood that manky old skeleton correctly, it should turn up with our whiskey eventually. Let's just go to our corner of the Marley and wait a bit. That's what we do! Ah, there you are!
Whiskey. Take.
That's plenty of whiskey, easily as much as I need. How did you know?
Soap. Ages.
Ah, you lot remembered my recipe. I'd be teary if I wasn't drenched already. I gotta let the Marley know. Let's go, Sir Reginald. Marley, guess what? I just got the whiskey. The skeletons remembered the recipe.
Did they now?
Yes, yes, and it's good whiskey. I tell you, this year it's going to be a good cleaning.
Right, because last time your soap burned a hole in my deck that you yourself had to patch.
Yeah, I definitely overdid it with the turtle eggs that time, but luckily I am the shipwright as well, right? Besides, better one tiny hole instead of ghost rot over the entire deck. Now, next I gotta ask Toya about the other ingredients. See you around, Marley. Ah, that's bone drenching.
Has your day been fruitful?
My memoirs are progressing. Would you like an excerpt?
Sure as the tides. A pirate's delight. Greg, George, Rosaline, and myself. United after all.
You're that singer. Who are you?
John Hughes Mercury, in the flesh, or what's left of it. You might remember tying me to an anchor and throwing me overboard.
This can't.
Yeah, it is him.
Oh.
Ah! Is that a glint of recognition in your eyes?
What do you want? Revenge?
Ha! Revenge? No, I'm long past revenge, Rosaline. I brought you here for one reason, and for one reason only. To sing for me.
What?
Don't even try it, Rosaline. He's gone completely mad.
Mad! That shanty is the one thing that kept me from becoming just that. I walked along the bottom of the ocean for years, trying to keep my wits about me, humming that tune. So, if it's the last thing you do, you will sing that shanty for me.
Okay.
All of us in the same boat then? Beautiful. Now, I'll start with the first verse, and we'll do the chorus together. You folks fill in the missing verses. With the folk of the sea, we put rum in our tea. We're the folk of the sea, we put rum in our tea. We got grog in our hands and our feet in the sand. We got grog in our hands and our feet in the sands. That's what we do, that's why we live. We're a mighty crew until we're on the ground. The ship. We're proud of this port, feed captives to shards. We're proud of this port, feed captives to shards. We plunder and loot and live on spoiled food. We plunder and loot and live on spoiled food. That's what we do, that's why we live. We're a mighty crew until we're on the ground. The ship.
We hoist our sails, extra ransom and bales.
We hoist our sails, extra ransom and bales.
We stalk in the night and are eager to fight.
We stalk in the night and are eager to fight. That's what we do, that's why we live. We're a mighty crew until we're on the ground. The ship.
We tie knots and ropes and keep order on boats.
We tie knots and ropes and keep order on boats.
We clean our deck and we're flying the black.
We clean our deck and we're flying the black. That's what we did, that's why we live. Was a mighty crew. Now without a beautiful. One might just be able to forgive you lubbers for throwing me overboard. Ah, I've got what I want from you. No sense in ending what short life you've got left. For what it's worth, you're forgiven. Now leave me alone, before I change my mind.
Thanks, John. That's good of you.
Yeah, thanks, John.
Really? Thanks. If we can ever, sing anything else for you.
Marley, would you do me the honour and get them off deck? Yes, right, Sir Reginald. Let's get back to that mirror then. Affirmative. Now, what's a fella got to do now that all that's dealt with?
Getting that tune back was everything you needed to do?
Yeah, I suppose I'm lucky that way.
You just have to touch it, shipwright.
Well, then, without further hick-hacking.
You're certain that they deserve to be kept alive?
Yes, I'm certain.
You know, no one would bat an eye if you fed them to the next shiver of sharks that passes by.
Ah, don't get me wrong. They did a horrible thing, but I'm a shipwright, no a judge. And I assure you, no good comes from a man underground. Nor a woman for that matter. Most importantly, I finally have words to this shanty that's been haunting me forever. Speaking of that, I'd prefer to get back to singing.
Come to me if you're free, Navigator. I have a few things to say.
Opportunity calls.
Hey. A topmaster sail and no talk of classes. To the blue sky and the blue sea we raise our glasses. Aye diddy, oh. I didn't see you there, Athia. Alright, I may have seen you a wee bit. What do you think of my little tune?
I like it. How does it continue?
It doesn't. I'm currently writing it. Care to join me?
You really don't want to hear me sing.
Ah, don't worry, I've sung with the worst of them, and then some.
Very well. A ship.
A shipwright, a soulfish who are looking for verses, a navigator who sails but mostly flings curses. Aye diddy, oh.
Hey, I was just about to.
Oh yeah, I apologise. It just hit me right the moment you started. I couldn't hold on to myself.
Well, it's okay, but I don't recall flinging curses.
Aye, but you fling yourself with that sword in my thing, and you're cursed like we all are.
Well, when you put it that way.
Ah, you're starting to see things like old John Mercury. Nah, don't worry, Sir Reginald. I'm no handing you over.
Well, glad I could help. I'll leave you to your composing.
Yeah, thanks again. Come, Sir Reginald, let's talk to the others and see if we can't use them for inspiration.
I like these arts.
How can I help you? That's what we did. That's why we lived. Nah, I'm telling you, the clue is the last chorus is entirely different.
Ah, I see you're still singing that shanty.
Yeah, finally hearing it really helped getting rid of that nasty earworm. Unfortunately, it just happened to be so effective a cure, Ridge and I can't quite agree on the final lines.
Wasn't it once a mighty crew, now without a ship?
Ah, yes, that's it! Almost forgot it again. Can you believe it? Now come, Sir Reginald. We've got to hammer that darn tune in our skulls somehow. Yeah, grog's a great idea. Thanks for the help, Athia. Meet you at deck.
Sure. Enjoy your rum. I like it already.
Navigator, I have rethought my goals regarding the treasure. The captain was never shackled by the past. It is time I learned from his example. When we find the time soul, I will do my best to...
Marley?
Something's wrong. It's her. I have to go.
Marley, what's going on here? You. No second thoughts, eh? I'll be there soon. Where are you, Ignatia?
Pitiful soul. Did you really think I'd simply remain your idle captive? I found a little helper to carry me into the Marley's depths. Soon, I will be reunited with my true self and grant her all the knowledge I have discovered.
Not if I can help it. Virgilio, I need you right now.
Calmatevi, signora. I await you at the usual spot.
Straight to the point. Well, well.
I must say, things are getting quite interesting.
Spare me. I have to get to Ignatia.
My. You're growing a bit too reliant on my services.
One last time, Virgilio. For me.
I am too easily swayed. Andiamo.
Good work, Jester. Jester?
Is that you, Navigator? I don't know how you got here, but I need your help. Come now.
Now we're getting somewhere. Estelle, what are you doing down here?
She was under Ignatius' control and carried the captain's head down here. I already broke the spell. Come.
I like it already.
Ignatia is forcing me to create a pathway through the below.
How do I stop her?
Too late, Navigator. Open the gates. So, this is how you flee from my grasp time and time again. Most devious. Alas, I've come for different insight. Let us see what my fragment has spied from you.
Do something, Navigator!
Do you hear it, little cursed? The desperation in your host's inhuman soul. How easily the ship betrays its weakness. Come, fragment. Grant me the knowledge you have gained. I see. So Mordecai made you the key. Very well. Stumble through your final tests, pirates. I will await you at the end.
Consider it done.
Why can't I resist the captain's head?
Infuriating to be at the mercy of your power, isn't it? How long I've spent devising rites to counter you, yet in the end, the answer was so simple. Any human soul would have accepted Mordecai's death by now. But not you. You never needed to face grief, loss, pain. Your power has left you defenseless to them. Do you understand now? It's not the semblance of your captain that grants me power over you. It is your inability to let him go. And that is why you will fail.
She's gone, Navigator.
There was nothing I could do.
I know, Navigator. Return topside. Come to me, Navigator.
I'll be there soon. Always move forward.
I can't forget what she said.
Don't let Ignatia turn your head around. She's just trying to break you down.
But she's right. I couldn't even bring myself to throw his skull overboard. How do I fight this navigator? How do I win against myself?
That's for you to figure out, Marley. When we find the treasure, you'll be ready.
Cut through the shadows. 了解! So, the captain hid a test in this mirror. A challenge it is then. I am ready.
Ah, Toya! When you hear this, you will have lost another captain. You were cooking for a different crew once. Perhaps you still yearn to do so. A dish for a jewel. A chance to close some old wounds. That'll be your test.
A dish for a duel. How did he know? Now the mirror shows me something. Wait, that's it. The festival. Oh, why haven't I thought of it before?
What is it, shipcook? Is this about your culinary ambition?
Set a course to Angla's grave at once. I have a new recipe in mind, and I need ingredients.
So your test is a simple cooking exercise?
Far from it. I must create a meal so sublime, it will coax a dead legend from the below. I will explain more later. Call me when Angla's grave is in sight.
Opportunity calls. I like these.
Where to, navigator?